here is a sneak peek of that wow factor we were talking about. Beautiful floor to ceiling, crystal style windows, and what a really special space this is. Hey guys, Peter from Location, and we're on Bouverie Road today to show you a beautiful apartment within the bespoke development Abney Mews. Bouverie Road itself is a stunning street, nice and wide, tree lined, and just off Church Street too. Locations don't come much quieter than this. Really excited to show you around. Follow me in. Now, as we come down this cobbled mews, we get to see the full development. This was built in 2012 and is part new and part conversion. There are 3 new build terraced houses on my left, and in front of me is the conversion. Previously a parachute factory which was built in the 1800s. It sat derelict for about a decade before a developer bought it and turned it into 6 apartments. We're going to see a ground floor 2-bed duplex. Let's go. And we are in on the ground floor. Now, as already mentioned, this is a maisonette, so you benefit from your own entrance, your own stairwell, and 2 floors of living space. This is almost 1,150 square feet, so really nice proportions in here. We're going to do something slightly different on this tour, and we are going to start upstairs with the wow factor. Come and take a look. We are up onto the first floor and into the kitchen. But before I show you around, here is a sneak peek of that wow factor we were talking about. Now, the kitchen is the original kitchen that the developers put in 2012. Really classic in its design and still looking super fresh. I love how these units match the tiles. You've got these chunky wooden worktops that match the floor. And the seller's made his own touches too. He's matched in these open shelves and then made the whole space pop with this orange paintwork. If you follow me through, kitchen is integrated. You've got this 5-ring range with an awesome view whilst you're cooking. And then this space around here conceals a secret and very well-stocked bar. Great space for making your cocktails. This space is opened up, which overlooks the stairwell. And I really like these windows. It's a nice touch, giving you that light and view to the outside. And so, the entertaining space. Now, this is completely open plan, but the owner's done a brilliant job of separating out the dining area and the living area to my left. Great design, mostly mid-century pieces and Scandi in its style, and I love the raw materials too. This exposed brickwork against the wooden flooring, both against this beautiful backdrop of the trees in the cemetery. Now, I remember selling these properties back in 2012, and this is still my favourite development in Stokey. And for exactly this reason, these floor to ceiling crystal style doors and windows just frame that view of the cemetery perfectly. And the changing of the seasons is really something that you need to see from this space. Back to the design, the owner's done a brilliant job of breaking up the colour tones in here. The table and these sofas match the artwork and the paintwork in the kitchen. Keeps the space fresh, keeps it exciting too. On the opposite side of this room, for any music buffs that are watching, awesome space to entertain. And we can't leave this room without pointing out a very awesome collection of skulls. That's the living space. Let's check out the terrace. We are out onto the terrace, and what a really special space this is. We are looking at Abney Park Cemetery, which is 13 hectares of woodland and protected land. It's a very popular spot with locals, whether you're dog walking or going for a run, and there's a historic church in the middle too. If you are ever in Stokey, make sure you take a tour. Probably the most peaceful spot in the area as well, and it's literally your back garden here. Now, we could stay here all day from morning coffee to evening G&T, but there are 2 special bedrooms that we need to show you. So let's take a look. We are back on the ground floor. We're passing the family bathroom and the spare room. So first, let's show you the master suite. You can get a real feel for the proportions here. This is pretty much as deep as the kitchen living space upstairs. Really good ceiling height on the ground floor too. And again, these beautiful floor to ceiling crystal style windows. Ample space for wardrobes and storage. Plus there's this really sleek ensuite. Victorian style fixtures and fittings, slick tiles on the floor, space for great artwork as well. Now, as we mentioned, there are 6 apartments in this development, 3 on the top floor and 3 on the ground floor. But what the ground floors have that the top floors don't are these very secluded terraces. Come and take a look. They're really peaceful spaces, perfect for relaxing. And again, green from the cemetery. You've got these trees and this lovely hanging bush that just frames the view. I can only imagine what a relaxing space this is after work or at the weekends. Now we are into the family bathroom. Very similar in its finish to the ensuite. Really slick design, nice clean lines, and again, we have to give a nod to the seller's artwork. Some really nice pieces. Opposite is the guest room. And I don't know any of my friends and family that would be disappointed to stay in a room like this. Beautiful proportions, continuation of the pillar from upstairs, and again, these doors gives it that industrial feel, but the owner has done a brilliant job in softening up the space with these carpets and the colour tones that he's gone for in here. Perfect illustration of how the sun pours through the trees onto the terrace, just makes it a really spectacular space. So that's the end of the tour. Thank you for joining us today. Let us know your thoughts. Would you live in a factory conversion? I know that I would if it looked like that and it had those views. Easily my favourite development in the area. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see more awesome tours like this, all available on our YouTube channel.